Hello everyone, it's Frank again with another budget mud truck video. Today's video will be a little weird. I'm not actually doing anything on the truck. I'm just basically giving you guys a history lesson on how I got the truck and what I got the truck for. So the story begins with a Jeep Cherokee from 1992 that I bought way back in 2016. This XJ went to hell and back with me, and by the time I was done with it, I had upgraded or swapped out pretty much everything except the body and the engine. I eventually got to the point where I wanted to get bigger tires. The 35s were just not cutting it anymore. So I started looking into getting 1-tons for the Jeep. Problem is, if I were to get 1-tons and 42-inch tires, there's no way that inline 6 is going to be able to push them at any speed whatsoever. That's when I got the idea. I would start over with another truck. This time, I would start with a big V8. So I sold the Jeep and began searching for a new project. I didn't really have any specific vehicle in mind. I was just looking for something cheap that was 4x4 and had a V8 to begin with. That is when I found the budget mud truck. It was $700 on OfferUp. Previous owner said it had some tranny issues when going over 45 miles per hour. I didn't feel anything and it didn't matter because what I wanted for it, it's not going to be going over 45 very often. The budget mud truck is a 2000 Dodge Ram 1500 with a 5.9 liter V8. It has a 3 or 4 inch body lift and it had a brush guard with some lights on it. Now this video was filmed after I did some upgrades to it, but the actual truck itself hasn't changed that much yet. As you can see, the outside is pretty clean, only a couple little rust spots, but nothing too bad. The interior is also in very good condition. You can really tell the previous owner really took care of his truck. Other than the seat that had a little rip in it. Even the dash that usually is broken on these trucks seems to be perfect. There is a pretty big stain on the headliner that may or may not be blood, which would probably explain the price of the truck. It's a bit hard to see, but the floor is actually covered in rubber and has no rugs, which is great for mudding. As you can see, and hear, she starts right up and sounds pretty good. Pretty sure this is an aftermarket exhaust it has. As for the engine bay, when I got it, it was pretty dirty and had a squealing belt, but those two things were fixed, and now it's in the state you see it here. Pretty clean and pretty quiet. Now, you're probably wondering why I would get a 1500 if the entire reason this happened was because I wanted to run bigger tires. There is no way the half-ton will be able to run 42-inch tires. I got pretty lucky finding a working truck with a V8 and 4x4 for $700. That is not normal in the area of the country I live in, but I absolutely won the lotto when I found this Ram 3500 without an engine for $400. It's pretty beat up and I already sold off some parts, including the bed, but the most important parts of it that is pretty much the reason I bought it are the two axles. This bad boy comes equipped with a Dana 80 in the back and a Dana 60 in the front. This will be the budget mud truck's 1-tons. Basically, the 3500 will be a parts truck. After selling the bed, it is pretty much free at this point. I may have to pay a junker to come pick it up, but it would still be worth it just for the set of 1-tons alone. That's it, now you're all caught up. I know this was a strange video, not my usual style, but I feel I needed to do some kind of intro for the budget mud truck so you guys know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. As always, if you like this sort of content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.